Alright, what is going on, guys? It's the Dreek Freak here, and in today's video, I'm gonna this part 1 and part 2. I'm gonna rank every episode of SpongeBob in a tier list, but only seasons 1 through 5, which is what I would consider the classic episodes. Another movie was after season 3. Trust me, I know everything about SpongeBob, dude. I've seen every episode like 100 times. You just go with it, okay? Season 5 is the last season I consider to be of better quality, and season 6, 7, 8 got a little better, but that was before the decline, really. So let's get this started. I'm going to start with some more classic ones I'm very familiar with. Arg, pretty good episode. You know, Mr. Krabs, greedy dude. He wanted the treasure, whatever. It was a board game. You know how it is. Artist Unknown, A tier. Very solid episode. I enjoyed it. I liked how the dude with the mustache came in is like, I'll just throw this in the trash to Squidward's artwork. And you know, at the end of the day, Squidward made a masterpiece and then gave it to that janitor, and he became the new artist of Bikini Bottom. Let's Square Panthers. Let's just E tier. No, I'm just gonna go E tier. That's gonna be the lowest. I think Atlantis Square Panthers is overhated. I think it was a waste of a David Bowie appearance. Rest in peace. But it's alright. You know, I don't think it's like the worst episode, but it's pretty bad. Flea in the Dome, E. Come on, it's nasty. 20,000 Putties in the Sea, it's okay. I mean, it's okay. Come on. All that glitters, dude. The French spatula I thought was actually kind of funny. You know, SpongeBob crying is annoying. So that's going to E tier. As seen on TV, classic episode. SpongeBob lets fame get to his head. He's like, oh, why did I give up fry cooking for this at the end of the episode? When everyone's like, we want onions, mustard, whatever. Yeah, we get it. This music might be a little too loud. I might need to turn this down a little bit. There we go. Band in Bikini Bottom. That's the definition of an average pre-movie episode. I'm not gonna lie. Band Geeks S tier, best episode, one of the best episodes of the entire series. Best day ever, I think it's okay. You know, I don't understand where like the love for it comes from. I also don't understand where the hate from it comes from. I think it's an average episode. SpongeBob's kind of whiny, but the song is kind of catchy. I'm not gonna lie. The episode's alright. Best Frenemies. This might be one of the best post-movie episodes. A tier. Big Pink Loser, B tier. It was okay. It's kind of weird. I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't a huge fan of it, but I mean, I could see how some of the gags are kind of funny with Patrick never winning an award. Black and Sponge. I'm not even gonna lie. This might be one of my favorite episodes of the whole series, but I will put it in A tier just because of popular consensus. I really like Jack M. Crazy Fish. Great character. I wish he would come back, but he's a one-off character, obviously. But he was hilarious. The part where SpongeBob and him were doing the rock, paper, scissors, that was good. You know, good episode. Boating School, S tier. Probably one of the best episodes of the whole series, especially with the 24 moment when SpongeBob was like, do you want some funny than 24? 25. You know what I'm saying? So, pretty good episode. Blackjack, B tier. Solid episode. I think that's season 4. No, that's season 5, you know. He was scared of Blackjack, but Blackjack was a little tiny man. Boat Smarts, dude. This episode sucks. This episode's terrible. One of the worst of the series. I thought some of the gags were like kind of moderately amusing, but besides that, no way. Born Again Krabs, S tier. Oh no, 20,000 Patties, I didn't see. Born Again Krabs, S tier. Come on, he sold SpongeBob's soul for 62 cents, dude. 62 cents. That's not even $1, man. That man, Mr. Krabs is out of pocket, bro. All right. Let's see what else we got here. Trying to see I have something to say about. I mean, Born to Be Wild. It's okay. Yeah, D tier. Bossy Boots. Also D tier. Probably the worst season 1 episode. Bubble Buddy. B tier. Solid episode. I think it's a little overrated, but it's a good episode. Can You Spare a Dime? S tier. Best episode of the entire series besides Krusty Towers. Let me find that real quick. If I can. I cannot right now. That's fine. I'll find it later. Club Spongebob, S tier. Easily one of the best episodes of the whole series. Doing Time, S tier also. Amazing episode with Mrs. Puff. She just gives up at the end. That was good. Let's see what else we got here. Bubble Stand, B tier. Good episode. Breath of Fresh Squidward, C. It's fine. Bucket Sweet Bucket, that's also a C tier episode. Bummer Vacation, E tier. Terrible. Chimps Ahoy. You know, I'm gonna get some flack for this. I really like Chimps Ahoy. I'm putting it in B tier. When they came to Sandy's Tree Dome and then they tested the thing, and then, you know, supposed to pick his nose, and then, like, you know, the monkey, and it's supposed to trim his mustache, and all went wrong, and then Dr. Professor Patrick came. That was just great. Chocolate with Nuts, S tier. Come on, dude. Some of these episodes are some of the greatest, like, television episodes of all time. If it wasn't for, I'd say the show, the show should have ended, give or take, season 5. Because, like, the first 4, I'll even include season 4. The first 4 seasons of SpongeBob, that would have gone down as the greatest children's television show of all time. Guarantee it. Amazing show. Christmas Who, A tier. Very good episode. There were some parts, I didn't like the ending with Santa. Whatever. It's fine. Clams, B tier. Solid. I believe that's a season 2 episode. But it was okay. Dying for Pie, A tier. Solid episode. Squidward builds the wall. He feeds SpongeBob a pie that might kill him. There you go. Driven to Tears. I like Driven to Tears. I'm sorry. I thought Patrick's just so cold and uncaring. I love that. I love seeing that side of him sometimes. Culture Shock. A tier, just because of the music. Okay, I'm done. I'm sorry. Okay. Let's see what else we got. Dumped. D tier. C tier. It's okay. Dungeons and Dragons. S tier. No brainer. Employee of the Month. B. It's fine. C. Enemy in Law. D. Fear of a Krabby Patty. Now that one's good. Dr. P. Langton, dude, and SpongeBob makes that face after working for like 150 hours straight. Fools in April. I think that's a solid episode. B tier. April Fools. Friend or Foe. We got A tier. Good episode. I just don't like the plot hole at the end when Karen could somehow tell, like, what actually happened, even though Plankton hadn't created her yet, and how she got it from multiple camera angles. I get it, it's a cartoon, okay? But the older seasons, this is a season 5, I believe, premiere. But the older seasons would have poked fun at that rather than, you know, using it as an actual plot point. Whatever. Fungus Among Us, you know, kind of sussy. Yeah, I'm sorry, I had to say it. But Fungus Among Us, you know, yeah, E tier, come on. Frankendoodle, B tier. I think it's fine. Funny Pants, A tier. That's a great one, dude. Sandy's like, I'm so dumb, here. And then she makes SpongeBob run out of air in a tree down. It was great. Gary Takes a Bath, one of my favorites, A tier. Probably the best short of the whole series. Fun, A tier. Classic episode. Ghost Host. Oh, sheesh. Ghost Host. You know what? I'm gonna like Ghost Host is one of my favorite episodes as well. Dutchie was really good. How he scared Squidward. Why won't you call me? With his grandma, dude. Excellent. Good Neighbors, E tier. No need to discuss that. One of the worst episodes of the whole series. Goo Goo Gas. I liked it. B tier. Good old What's His Name. I actually blanking on this one. That's not the What's It To You episode, is it? Yeah, it is. That one's fine. That one's D tier. I think it's like okay. It's a one-time watch thing. Grandma's Kiss is A tier. Good episode. I just don't like the ending. They're all making fun of him, like, you know. I mean, it's kind of mean-spirited, but I mean, the old SpongeBob, like the old characters in the older SpongeBob were just mean. Like the Bikini Bottomites are very mean. Graveyard Shift, S tier. Come on, hash-slinging slasher, dude. He comes every Wednesday. He comes on the first Wednesday of every month, and he lost his hand in a fry cooking accident, and no one came to his funeral, and then he comes, and he's like, oh, I want a job, and then Nosferatu's flicking the lights, dude. I remember that episode pretty well. Have you seen the snail? Solid. B tier. Solid episode. Hall Monitor, A tier. Probably the best season 1 episode. Yeah. Whole bunch, you gotta put an A tier. Come on, it's what started it all. I'm putting it in the front. Hocus Pocus. You know what? I like some of the gags. I'll put it C tier. I like the parts, or they thought they put Squidward into an ice cream cone. Home Sweet Pineapple. Squidward was just too mean in this one. I thought some of the gags were kind of funny, but come on, he was a little too mean. That's B tier. Hooky. Hookie's A tier. I liked Hooky. I'm with Stupid. You know, it's hilarious. I'm sorry, dude. It's so funny. People who take the show too seriously, it's a children's show. People who take the show too seriously, like, oh, Patrick was being mean to SpongeBob. I'm like, dude, that's what Patrick does. Like, he's not a bad guy. He can just be mean. I'm Your Biggest Fanatic. Yeah, good episode. Yeah, I like how Kevin got his comeuppance at the end. That's always nice to see. What else we got? Idiot Box. As the wise SpongeBob once said, with imagination, I could be anything I want. A pirate, a football player, and I could be a starfish. That's what Patrick said. And then Squidward's like, you already are a starfish. And then Patrick's like, see, it works. Yeah, there you go. Alright, I Had an Accident. A tier. Pretty good episode. The ending was good because it didn't make any sense, but still. I Was a Teenage Gary. D tier. Come on, dude. It was weird. It was like a very experimental episode, and I like how they tried something new, but it wasn't a good episode. Especially the part where they transformed. That was really weird. Imitation Crabs. S tier. Easily. Jellyfish Hunter. That one. Mr. Krabs. I mean, I don't know. Mr. Krabs is like really scummy in this one, like really bad. This is probably one of the weaker season 2 episodes, or this might be season 1 actually. Jellyfish Hunter was a pretty weak episode, but I will put it at the bottom of B tier. Krusty Krab training video. S tier. Come on, not even a question. It's S tier. Not even a question. It's S tier. You got jellyfishing. I think Squidward gets hurt too much. I'm going to put it in bottom of B, but it was a decent episode. Jellyfish Jam. That was the episode I was thinking of earlier. Jellyfish Jam's A tier. I like how the jellyfish don't leave his house. It's like do 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 do. Alright, so Culture Shock was a different episode. I need to look that one up. I honestly forgot what Culture Shock was. Oh, wait. I spelled Culture Shock wrong, whatever. Oh my gosh, I'm dumb. It's a talent show one. Alright, that one is fine. I'm gonna move that down to B tier. Just One Bite, S tier, come on. They all went to his thighs and then he blew up. Classic. Karate Choppers. SpongeBob was really whiny in this one. I'm gonna put in B tier. Karate Island. Dude, he scammed scammed SpongeBob for timeshares, and he did the same to Squidward right after. Crabborg. I mean, it kind of ripped off Imitation Crabs. I'm going to put it C tier. Krabby Land. You know what? People don't like this episode. I don't know why. I think it's hilarious, dude. One of the best episodes. He opens the theme park, and the kid's, like, all torture SpongeBob, and then he eats llama beans at the end. A tier. I like it. Krabs All Mode, S tier, one of the best post-movie episodes. Freeze the Krusty Krab, Ice Rink, blah, blah, blah. You all know. Krabs vs. Plankton, again, another great post-movie episode, putting it A tier. I believe that's Season 4, Episode 3. I watched that one a couple months ago. Krusty Love, another A tier episode. Look at the quality of these episodes. When Part 2, most of them are going to be like B, C, D, and a lot of E, too. Krusty Towers, best episode in the entire show, S tier. I truly do think Krusty Towers is the best episode in the entire show. And it was a post-movie episode, but still. The Big Switch, B tier. I thought it was pretty solid. It could have been a little better, especially at the beginning, because, you know, how they switched SpongeBob out for the French dude. But at the end, it all turned out fine. He saved Mr. Krabs' business, yada, 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 back to square one. Life of Crime, S tier. They stole a balloon on Free Balloon Day, everyone knows. Alright, I need to go in order. Mermaid and Barnacle Boy 1. That one is... I like that one. That was the one where they started collecting the cards, I think. Mermaid and Barnacle Boy 2 is the one where Man Ray and the Dirty Bubble are No, that's 4. 4 is where they become evil and fight Man Ray and the Dirty Bubble, which is an S tier episode where Barnacle Boy becomes evil. The Motion Picture, that was an A tier episode. I really like that one because it's actors. Okay. See what else we got here. Midlife Crustacean is an S tier episode. Because he's old and it's like, are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs? Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs? That was the best. Let's see what else we got here. We got Missing Identity, A tier episode, pretty solid. I liked it, because of my identity. Alright, Mrs. Puff, you're fired. The guy who voiced Drill Sergeant in this one actually passed away recently, so I'm pretty sure. So, yeah, but great episode. And as the wise fish, the shark from that episode once said, before you learn to walk, you ought to learn to crawl. You ought to learn to crawl. Alright. Money Talks. C tier. Muscle Bob Buff Pen. No, I didn't like this episode that much. I'm going to say it's one of the weaker pre-movie episodes. Still not terrible. My Pretty Seahorse is one of my favorite ones. I don't know. Something about Mystery. She's adorable. We have Spongebob, super nice parent to him. The only problem I have with this episode is that Gary doesn't appear in it at all for some reason. You know, that's kind of weird because SpongeBob already has a pet. So, whatever. Nasty Patty, that's probably an S tier episode as well. Man, I need to get some of these out of S tier. I need to make like a higher tier. I need to make add a row above. Top 5 pink. There you go. Alright, my top 5 episodes in order go. Krusty Towers. You got Band Geeks. You got, actually, can you spare a dime over Band Geeks? We have probably Midlife Crustacean and Just One Bite. I might switch that on near the end. Actually, Idiot Box. I like Idiot Box more than Just One Bite. Okay, New Student Starfish, great episode, A tier. Oh, then I mixed up another episode, dang. Where is it? Where is Boating School? Just one moment. Alright, I'll just keep going. Nightlight, one of the worst episodes of the whole series. No Free Rides. Weaker episode. Neptune Spatula, I like that one. That's A tier. I have a lot to go. Dang, dude. I was going to rank every single one, but I didn't want the video to be like an hour long. I'm going pretty fast. I'm not going super in-depth into any of these episodes. New Leaf. I like New Leaf. I like Plankton's Knick-Knack Shop. You know. What else we got? Party Pooper Pants. D tier. I didn't like how SpongeBob was being so uptight. I kind of liked it at the beginning, then it got annoying. Shanghai. Oh, that might be top 5, dude. Shanghai is so good. You're good, you're good, you're good. Keep going, you're good. You know, you got SpongeBob. Naughty Nautical Neighbors. C tier. I think it's fine. I think it's overhated. New Digs. I think it's B tier. I think New Digs is fine. I think a lot of these episodes are just kind of fine. You know, the ones in B tier are like, they're not bad, but I wouldn't say they're great either. Like, they're kind of forgettable, and if you don't watch them a lot, then you'll forget about them. Like, actually, the Big Switch should move up then. I'm not gonna lie. Pat No Pay. You know what? I don't like this episode. A lot of people do. I just think Patrick kind of didn't really deserve what he got. No Weenies Allowed. Obviously, it's an S tier episode. That episode's amazing. Opposite Day. I like that one. I'm Squidward. I'm Squidward. I'm Squidward. 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 Alright. Let's see what else we got. Patty Hype. S tier. Oh my gosh, man. This is crazy. I'm telling you, I've made plenty of tier lists on my own time. I've never once reviewed a show that had this many episodes and near the top. I would gladly watch all of, probably the upper half of A and up, like, constantly, and I'll still find some enjoyment in it. Plankton's Army. S tier episode. And this is on a scale of SpongeBob. This is on a scale of just general children's entertainment. I would take any of these episodes in A and S tier in top 5, obviously. Put them in any other show, like relatively comparing them, and they'll be top like 5 episodes in any other show. Just that the classic SpongeBob Classic SpongeBob has such a high standard. Rule of Dumb. Again, another episode that was a great episode. It's B tier. You just don't have space for everything. Roller Cowards, good episode. They rode the Fiery Fisto Pain. Alright, Rip Pants, it's fine. Pickles is also another episode that's fine. This is more of an experimental episode in season 1. Pizza Delivery, I liked Pizza Delivery, you know what? And I like how Squidward gave that guy what he deserved. Because he didn't get his Diet Dr. Kelp. Yeah, I remember that. I've seen every episode, I'm telling you. I'll put an S tier. I liked Picture Day. I think Picture Day is an underrated episode. I'm putting that B tier. The Bully. I mean, Flats is like okay. I don't know. Well, I'm gonna kill. Actually, what am I talking? I'm smoking, bro. Oh, not for the record. But Flats the Flounder is a great antagonist. I love Flats. Get the Bully in A tier. Again, I might have to just add another tier. Nah, I should have just done everything in 1V. All right, whatever. Spy Buddies. I liked Spy Buddies B tier episode. It's kind of forgettable, but it was a good episode. Once Bitten was fine. B tier, but lower B tier. Squid on Strike. Another episode I think was fine. I think it was great. Pranks a lot. Now that is a real man's episode. Get an S tier right now. What else we got here? Pressure. Another great episode. Probably a top 15 episode of the whole series. I think after this, some of the episodes you can consider are like Sandcastles in the Sand, or like Sand, or like SpongeBob's Big Birthday Bash or something. Those are probably top 15 episodes. But yeah. SpongeBob Meets the Strangler, another S tier episode. Get me away from that maniac! Oh. And then he steps in him. SpongeBob's like, with these spiky cleats, I can do anything. And then he steps in his eyes, dude. It's hilarious. Pez of the West, you know what? This gets hated on, and I put an A tier. I love Pez of the West. For one reason, that's the coffin gag, dude. That gets me every time. I don't know what's so funny about it. What else we got here? SpongeBob and the versus the Patty Gadget. That was a short, wasn't it? I'm just gonna put it C tier. I really don't remember much from that episode. Procrastination, S tier episode again. Dude, he need to write his essay, and at the last minute, he's like, "Wait, I can write what not to do at a stoplight." Like, bro, like that was just revolutionary. What can I say? What else we got here? Sheesh, oh sheesh. Okay, I'm never gonna do that again. Reef Blower, B. I think it's fine. Again, I think a lot of the older episodes are kind of over-glorified. I understand why, but I think Leaf Blower is fine. See what else we got here. Plankton, that was Plankton's introductory episode. He was fine, B tier. What else we got here? One Crab's trash. Okay. I'm sorry, one of these episodes have to go. I really don't want to do Idiot Box. Yeah, it has to be Idiot Box, but I'm putting it at the top of S tier. One Crab's trash. Smitty Wurbinger Yanger Man Jensen. It's like, I'm returning it to his grave. And he's like, why, me boy? He's not real. And SpongeBob's like, he was #1. Come on, man. Don't test my SpongeBob knowledge. Sandy's Rocket, again, introductory episode. Was fine. Not introductory episode, but it was like an early episode. Most of the early episodes are kind of forgettable. Pre-hibernation week. Now that's an S tier, A tier episode. It's fine. Rock Bottom, A tier episode. Probably the best season 1 episode. Sandy, SpongeBob, and the Worm, S tier episode. I got the Alaskan bullworm. And it's like, it's just his tongue. And it's Patrick and the gang move Bikini Bottom somewhere else. Stanley has SquarePants. You know what? This episode's overhated. C tier. I don't mind Stanley. I just think I think he's fine. Selling Out. You know what? Again, another episode I think is overhated. I think Selling Out is probably an A tier episode. It's one of my personal favorites, especially the Cha-Ching song and how he called out Blandy at the end. Donut of Shame. That's an E tier episode. That's terrible. D tier. It wasn't that bad, actually. I just thought it's kind of overdone. Skill Crane, obviously A tier. So that was a really solid episode. Squidward keeps trying to win the crane. Actually, now move it up to S tier. What else we got here? SB129. That's a good one. Future. Future. Alright, I'm gonna zoom out just a little so you can see the list a little better. It's a big list. There we go. Can I zoom out one more? There you go, that's a little better. Rockabye Biovalve. Actually, yeah, I gotta zoom in a little more. Rockabye Biovalve. You know what? One more. Okay, Shell of a Man. A tier episode, one of my favorites. Rockabye Biovalve. Where was it? I lost it. Whatever. Suds. It was okay. I think it's overrated. C tier. That's No Lady. It was fine. Actually, Patrick was gold in this. I'm putting it C tier. I don't care what anyone says. Sailor Mouth, obviously S tier episode. Arguably top 5, but Two Faces of Squidward, A tier. He becomes handsome. Snowball Effect, obviously S tier episode. Not even question that's an S tier episode, especially when Squidward goes super overboard. Valentine's Day, this one's like never aired for some reason, but I think it's fine. It's B tier. Wormy, obviously S tier episode. Shoes and Tide, S tier episode. Not A tier, S tier, get up there. Waiting, E tier, obviously. Welcome to the Chum Bucket. It's an S tier episode. This kitchen's not the same without you. That's what Mr. Krabs sang. Sponge You Can Fly, it's okay. And it's like, if I could fly like the sponge can fly. That's what Spongebob was saying, and then he flew, obviously. And then they made the Joe Mama jokes in a Spongebob episode for some reason. Rockabye Biovalve, S tier, obviously. Especially when they especially when the coconut is dropped on Patrick's head, and Patrick's like, and SpongeBob was like, "This is work," and that was great. Battle of Bikini Bottom. Okay, I thought it was like kind of gross. I'm not even gonna lie. Slimy Dancing, it's fine. Spongehead, just fine. It's kind of like abstract. I like it, but it's just boring. Squeaky Boots, no, it's fine, I guess. Squid Bob, Tentacle Pants, another one. It's just like, it's just weird. Squeaktastic War. I mean, I'm just getting all these really weird, kind of like out there experimental episodes, and they aren't very good. I'm not gonna lie. SpongeGuard on Duty, A tier episode, very solid. Squidville, has to be an S tier episode. Welcome to Tentacle Acres. Yeah, there we go. Squilliam Returns. I like Squilliam Returns. Squilliam's a good antagonist. Squidward the Unfriendly Ghosts. It's fine, I guess. Squidward, D tier. Survival of the Idiots. That's obviously an S tier episode. I got you now, Pinhead. Who you calling Pinhead? Yeah, that's what Patrick said. Let's see what else we got here. Secret Box. S tier. Got the photo from SpongeBob's old Christmas party. Walking Small. I'll put a B tier. It was okay. I think it's kind of overrated. What else we got here? Well, Wishing You Well. Throw your dreams down the well. That was a great one. That's like season 5, I want to say. Good episode. Whatever happened to SpongeBob, D tier. I think it's overhated, but it's still not good. Wigstruck, terrible. The only good part is the ending. Well of a Birthday. You know what? I'm sorry. I think the Boys Who Cry are hilarious, and Squidward is hilarious. B tier. I don't care. You know, it's a cartoon. People need to relax. And Mr. Krabs is mean to Pearl. Okay. Patrick, Smart Pants. You know, I think Patrick was good in this episode. I think SpongeBob's really annoying, especially because this is when they started pitching his voice up more. So I'm gonna put it C tier. Squid's Day Off, B tier. It's again another like trippy kind of episode. Gift of Gum, yeah, E tier. One of the weakest in the series. Squirrel Jokes, obviously that's an S tier episode. Scaredy Pants, it's fine. C tier. Save a Squirrel, it's fine. Actually, no. I'll get back to it. Texas, D tier. Texas was a terrible episode. Actually, wait, no. Texas? Was that the one where she went to the rodeo? Ah, man, I'm kind of mixing up my episodes here. I'll just put it C tier. I can't tell if that's one where they made fun of Texas or one where they went to the rodeo. Ugh. That was A tier. Pretty good episode. Fry Cut Games, obviously it's an S tier episode. They get buff and it's like, my name is not Rick! That's what Patrick says. Alright, we got Wet Painters, S tier. You know, the dollar bill came out with, the paint came out with saliva. Remember that? Smoking Peanut, A tier. I thought the crying was annoying and felt bad for the clan, but it was fine. Great Snail Race. Now people hate on this episode. I think it's fine. It's C tier. Maybe one of the weakest season 3 episodes, but you know, the ending was really good. I thought it was pretty funny. It was just kind of mean spirited. Krusty Sponge, C tier. Krusty Plate, C tier. Lost Mattress, S tier. All his money's in the mattress, and then they flipped over the fence, and Spongebob and Patrick with the bait, and Squidward kept getting karma, and they kept pushing Mr. Krabs down the hill. All right, we got the original Fry Cook. That's an A tier episode. Very solid. I like Jim's appearance. I wish he came back, but SpongeBob's mostly just single character appearances. The Chaperone was fine. The ending was kind of saved it. B tier. Inmates of Summer, B tier. The musical number at the end kind of saved it. We got Camping episode, obviously S tier. We got The Thing, it's fine. C tier. Got Rise and Shine, it's fine. C tier. Something Smells, it's an A tier episode because his breath smelled bad because he ate that onion, peanut, plant, sundae. I'll Just Always Greener, that one's pretty good. Especially when, actually, just for this moment, listen here. Just for the moment where Plankton stopped in like the middle of switching lives with Mr. Krabs and he drank the soda, that's what puts it in S tier. If you know, you know. We got To Love a Patty, E tier, one of the weakest in the series. To Save a Squirrel, C tier, it's fine. Pink Porlanor, it's fine. The Paper. I thought Paper was funny. To Eat the Tree Dome. Another like solid episode. Nothing really to say about it. Sing a Song of Patrick. Okay, people are gonna. This is controversial. I'm putting it in A tier. Sing a Song of Patrick. It's hilarious, especially when they burned down the cell. Not the cell. The radio tower. That was great. What else we got? Nature Pants. It was fine. Sleeping Time. I liked Sleepy Time. It was one of those A tier. It's one of those trippy episodes that they did right. It was pretty good. Merman vs. SpongeBob. That's the one that Plankton mind controlled them. That's pretty funny. And then all the OG Merman Man and Barnacle Boys were all solid episodes, so I'm gonna put them all in A tier. And yeah, that's the tier list. Let me just download this. While it loads, I'm just going to scroll through this tier list real quick. Nice. Anyway, this is the tier list. Feel free to pause, put your opinions in the comments. This is not a serious video by any means. I'm just bored, so I did it. You know, only 35 minutes, good. I didn't want to like ramble on or anything. There we go. Here's the tier list. I might zoom in just a tad. I can't. Alright, whatever. There you go. Every classic quote-unquote SpongeBob episode reviewed. Not reviewed, but put on a tier list. Some notable ones. Obviously, Krusty Towers. My favorite episode. I think working at McDonald's in the past made it super relatable, super funny. And Sing a Song on Patrick was a funny episode because Twinkle Twinkle Patrick Star, if you know, you know. And yeah, overall good episode. I think my next video is going to be ranking every single Total Drama Island character. Because why not, man? And then after that, I'll do part 2. And yeah, seems good, man. Be sure to like, favorite, subscribe, you know, all that good stuff. Comment, spam, I don't care. Tell me, give me death threats, doesn't really matter. Overall, that's the list. Thank you.